Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Today is March the 8th, 2018, and I'm still having some internet issues. From yesterday's Railway Empire stream, I noticed that we were dropping frames like crazy. On my end, it sounds like looks like we're dropping about half frames. Hopefully, though, it seemed like people didn't have much problems watching the stream. At least my voice came through, and since we're playing a game that doesn't really require the capture of too much movement again, Orwell is even actually just a text-based game, then I'm gonna keep going with the stream. If it gets any worse, then I will probably reschedule and try to figure out what's going on. But yeah, no, so welcome. We're going to play the second episode of Orwell Ignorance is Strength, and I will provide all the commentary and really bad voice acting today. And so let's go see what's up here. Need to go log in here. So it's been 2 weeks since we've last played the last episode. All I remember, honestly, is that there was a agent from Pargis, and then his name was Oleg Bakay, and apparently our forces killed him for some reason. Not entirely clear to me, but I guess they wanted to make sure that he didn't reveal any secrets to Pargisian government. And then there's still this other guy, this RABAN VHART person. Here's a nice summary of what the hell happened. Let's take a look. So Oleg Bakay was a double agent, or I guess he was a Pargisian citizen who became our agent, and he had a phone call with RABAN VHART. We heard that in the first episode. And then we sent an intervention team. He was in the ruins of Prava Secondary School. If you remember that was the school that RABAN VHART was the principal of before that school got bombed. And I believe we sort of pieced together who bombed that school. Let's keep reading here. Unfortunately, because the whole shooting of Oleg Bakay in that school was filmed by RABAN. He had surveillance cameras all over the place, and now it's going to become a PR nightmare because essentially, it's going to get posted on the social medias and all the news websites. So I think it sounds like this day will be mainly about trying to cover it up, trying to smooth over the PR disaster that has happened here. So RABAN VHART also runs the People's Voice. It is a news site, quote unquote here. He's protested. He's a immigrant, or a refugee actually, from Pargis due to the civil war there. So he came to the nation. Let's see. He built a bunker. That's where Oleg Bakay was hiding. And his school was attacked by the military. The military, I think, meaning the Pargisian military, not our forces from the nation. And I think that's about it. So let's see what the fallout of this is. So the first episode was named Thesis, and the second episode is Antithesis. Okay, welcome back, Agent. We have a little bit of a cleanup to do today, haven't we? No kidding. There's massive fallout due to our little intervention. The national beholder is met with public distrust, and by extension, so is the government. Well. Our unorthodox approach to solve the situation has been met with scrutiny. It has sparked hateful discourse between citizens of Pargis and the nation. President Cassard has urged Prime Minister Blaine to clarify the circumstances of what exactly happened. Blaine is planning to travel to Triflif now. So Triflif is the capital of Pargis, and Blaine is our Prime Minister. He is the Prime Minister of the nation. That's where the Orwell program is situated. We'll leave politics to them. Instead, let's make sure our favorite journalist, RABAN VHART, doesn't interfere. See what he's up to. Okay, so let's go take a look at RABAN here. And looks like we got a few additional articles we can read. Let's go start off with the Blabber, the Twitter clone. Let's see. People's Voice. Why is the National Beholder newsroom staying silent about the latest government scandal? Media corruption. This betrayal by our government will not go unpunished. The People's Voice will #fight back against our so-called President Cassart. What's this thing? Is it like... Oh, there's an article from the People's Voice. Let's read this. The silence of the government's media lambs. The National Beholder is not saying a word about the biggest blah blah blah, covering scandal, white lies, a lot of big capital letters. Yes, they murdered an officer. Yep. Getting Rex wrong. Usually most of the stuff that comes out of the People's Voice is kind of rhetoric, or just doesn't really have any factual information that's useful for us, so we're gonna skip over that. Let's keep looking here. So, what's this one? This one, RABAN VHART promises followers to attack Cassart today. That's taken out of context. Let's disable that. Because it says fight back, but the data is assuming that his followers will attack him, which is different. Well, it's not a physical attack, I hope. Resist the government. Blaine is a murderer and liar. We need to stop him. National government are liars and traitors to the people, and we have proof. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's keep looking here. Let's look on the other side of this, the National Beholder. Okay, so again, the events of this game happened at the same time the original Orwell game happened, so there has been, it looks like at least 2 bombings. There are 3 bombings in total that happened. One at the Freedom Plaza and one at the Stelligan University. So that's where we're kind of in between the 2nd and 3rd bombings at the moment. Not sure there's anything interesting here. Do I have to read this? Anything? Nothing of value there. Let's go back. Timelines and Rosen announced cooperation. So this is a bunch of technology companies. In the first game, I believe Rosen Technologies was the one that actually developed the Orwell system. So this is just some sort of collaboration. I actually saw this in the first game. These are exactly the same articles. And there's a weather report. You can see that's the picture of the nation right there. Parges is, I think, in the northeast here. So that's that. Okay, so nothing happening on the Beholder side. Interesting. There's not much else we can look at. It's a bit surprising. I would have expected a lot of things to come out of this. Okay, both of these devices are offline. It's the intervention team. Oh, there are some new articles here. So let's see. People's Voice Home. We've seen that already. And then let's look at the... Oh, we can hack into the admin panel on the People's Voice. It's the administration log. Profile. Ilya's... There's a PC ID here. I'm not sure if that's going to be useful. What else is this? No pending article draft. Users. So Ilya is the brother of RABAN. And we might have to start investigating him, perhaps. Log. So it looks like today is... So it looks like Ilya logged into the People's Voice. Probably to publish that article. Looks like around at least 6 hours ago. 2 in the morning, actually. So nothing happening there. I'm a little surprised that we don't have very much to lead on. I'm gonna look around here. So we also have some... So we do have the ability to upload or use information that we've uploaded to Orwell onto other sites. So an example of this is there's a Percoleaks site, which is kind of like WikiLeaks, which is where they post, you know, revealing documents or confidential documents. I don't think we have any of that right now. Yeah, these are all just factoids. Let's see. We also have the records of attendance. We've already used this to determine that Oleg Bakay's daughter was in attendance at that school on the time of the bombing. And then this thing here. So Oleg Bakay. What am I supposed to do? I'm a little bit stuck here because we've... Do I have to upload this piece of information? I don't, because it seems like the only thing available, unless there's this... No, that's the link. Okay, let's try uploading this and see what happens. Who would have thought RABAN wouldn't be satisfied with what he has achieved yesterday? I take it you will be most pleased to assist him with not being able to keep this promise. But to do that, we'll need to find out what exactly this attack comprises first. I feel like they're taking it out of context, but that's my interpretation of this. Oh, RABAN VHART calling his brother, so let's tune in for that.
RABAN, what time is it?
Time to wake up, brother.
Hey, what is it?
Karen?
Ilya? Why a conference call? What's going on?
My love, my brother. I called early so I could warn you both.
Warn us. What about?
You both are aware of the storm yesterday's announcement has created.
Yeah, there was hardly a way around it with social media. I still don't quite get how you pulled that off. These photos, how did you get them? Were the shelter's cameras still working? Is this why you kept that old notebook?
Don't rack your brains over it. I only did the necessary thing to expose the lies of the national beholder. Now, with the world seeing the beholder for what it really is, and finally shifting their attention to the people's voice, I'm ready to take the next step. This evening, I will send out a provocation against President Puppet. Narcissistic and self-centered as he is, he won't be able to ignore it.
RABAN, honey, what are you getting yourself into? You don't have to do this.
I'm not getting myself into anything. I have always been right at the center of it.
What is this going to achieve? What do you want?
What do I want? What do I want? I want my country back. I called to warn you about the consequences. The people's voice will gain even more attention, and it won't only be from our followers. The nation's government, Kassart's close allies, nationalists and patriots, they will all try to hurt me, find an excuse to arrest and extradite me, but I won't give them any reason to. And you won't either.
Of course not.
Leave us out of your plans, RABAN. We want nothing to do with them.
Don't you understand? It's not my choice. They are not giving me an option.
There's always a choice.
No, not always. I'm relying on you both. If there is any weakness between us, they will find it, and they will exploit it. You are the only people that I trust. The only people that matter to me. I've got work to do now. Goodbye.
Karen, are you...
Yeah, I'm... I can't. Let's not talk now, please.
Okay, in case you do want to talk, though, you know...
I do. Bye, Ilya.
Bye.
Interesting. Okay, so we have a couple of little data chunks, but it looks like Ilya and Karen are not fully on board with this plan that RABAN has put forward. Let's see, so RABAN has his plan to aiming to provoke his arrest via an article scheduled for Friday evening. Interesting, okay. And then this one is about warned Ilya VHART and Karen VHART that there may be consequences for them caused by his actions. Let me upload this one first. Ha! The hypocrisy. If RABAN is so worried about his wife and his brother, why is he willingly putting them in danger in the first place? This makes me wonder whether Ilya and Karen have something worth digging up. Did VHART by any chance mention that what these actions he speaks of are? Okay, let's upload... Where's the other one here? Damn it. VHART will, without a doubt, find a way to provoke Cassart. The Pargesian president isn't exactly known for his mild temperament. But if we kick down VHART's door and arrest him, Cassart will insist he's extradited, entailing an outrage by his followers. Either outcome could cause this delicate powder keg we're sitting on to explode, which is exactly what VHART wants. No, we need to be smart, vigilant, tough. We need a more subtle approach. I see. Since we can't attack VHART directly, we're going to go after the people he cares about the most, Karen and Ilya. I want you to dive deep into their lives and dig up any dirt you can find. Anything illegal and or reprehensible we can use against them. I don't know if I approve of this. I will turn both Ilya and Karen into target persons. You, agent, are now fully in charge of how to approach this. Investigate at your own discretion. I suggest you to decide for one of them and pursue what seems promising to you. But the choice is up to you. I won't hold your hand. Okay, so it looks like the story splits off here. No matter what, keep in mind VHART has planned his provocation for the evening. Get me something useful before you can put it out there. Okay, so it's 8:30, so we got about, I guess evening's about 5 p.m. or something. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so Karen and Ilya. We just want to focus. It looks like RABAN's turned on his notebook. I wonder, let's see, let's take a look inside. Can I open this? Device is turned on. Let's go into here. Does he have anything new here? It's Freedom Plaza. It's a bunch of pictures we've already seen, I think. There's browser history. These are all from yesterday, so I don't think we'll look at that, though we might come back here and check for anything else. And this is the same letter we found earlier. So nothing there. Let's take a look at some articles. Okay, so just like how Twitter, the Blabber is the sort of clone of Twitter in this universe, there's also Timelines, which is the clone of Facebook. So we can go, I guess we can go poke the Facebook there. Let's also look at the People's Voice. Okay, so there's no articles there. Administration log. Okay, so we can also, now this is unlocked, we can go unlock Ilya's computer. Let's not do that quite yet. I want to just do a bit of a surface. Let's look at the timelines. So let's start with Karen's. And let's go change to Karen as our target here. Karen LEVINE VHART, refugee counselor at the Rehab Council. February 1980. Again, we're just looking for the dirt. We're not looking for all this information. Bonton. Interests in world peace, yoga, and green tea. Interesting. My thoughts and prayers go out to the families of the victims. Oh boy, thoughts and prayers. That's a dangerous phrase to say, especially in these days. Eugene Summers. I just don't get it. How can anyone sacrifice the lives of innocent people just because they agree with some laws? You must admit, though, the safety bill is pretty messed up. Granted, the safety bill was a mistake, but the government also does a lot of great work. I'm saying this as a Pargesian citizen, so yeah, everyone has opinions. Having a lovely time at Bonton City Park, I organized this get-together specifically for the refugees and a National Army veteran I am counseling who courageously rejected the war and left the army. They are getting along very well with each other. Interesting. He's counseling a deserted army veteran. So that's a... I don't know, that might be a cover for something, or maybe that is just something that she does. Love your effort, but I don't think it's a good idea to post these many photos of everywhere you've been on that hologram page. So instead of Instagram, they have hologram. I heard it's not that secure. Oh, so Steven Sanchez looks like maybe a refugee or something, or maybe helping out a Bonton reception camp today. Things can be very difficult for refugees, and I know that it is not easy to speak up. If you have any problems you would like to talk about, don't hesitate to drop me a line. Oh. A pretty kind soul. Let's come back to her. Let's look at Ilya's timeline. What the hell is this? His title says he is captain of the starship USS Voyager. I'm not even sure if that show is actually in this universe, but it'd be funny if I think this is an Easter egg. If I upload this, the Ampliford will probably yell at me for that. But let's not do that because I don't want to waste time here. 1983. Interest, gaming, geocaching, and writing. So looking at my bank account, I got myself the cash to quit my Watergate job soon. Trademark. Then it'll finally be goodbye Bonton. What is Watergate? Aren't you chronically broke? Where did he get the money? Okay, so he also condemned the attack. Fred says, but that was Janeway. Yeah. Feel like I have a feeling that maybe someone, I think one of the devs of the game probably put it there because they're probably a fan of Star Trek Voyager. Okay, so this person... Are you kidding me, Ilya? This is clearly Blaine's fault, driving all the attention to the perpetrators, distracting people from the real problem, that the government of the nation is corrupt. Everyone knows this is fabricated. It's likely that this was done by the government itself. It's all a big lie. Not a lot of fake news going around there. What is this? Samisha Raran will never finish 100 Grey Shadows. Oh god. Just read the latest blabber bashing between Yvonne and McNeil. Worst couple ever. Ew. What the... She's still single. Okay. Not sure if that's useful information. That's a very strange... This is a very strange thing to post on timelines, because if you're an anti-government activist, and there's a lot of serious stuff on your timeline, then you suddenly post this thing. I mean, maybe it's nice to have something different for once, but obviously one of his friends doesn't like that because I think there's other, more important things to do. The other posts are, you know, our government is corrupt, blame Blaine. What's this one? People parties, please try to stay safe, my thoughts are with you. Oh, what? I can't believe this happened again. Okay. Let's go to his computer. I'm not uploading anything yet. I just want to get a picture of what's happening here. So let's go... Oh, wrong profile. Let's go to Ilya's computer. Do some leet hacking. Let's go to his desktop. Oh, it's offline right now, so I guess we can't look there. Oh, looks like RABAN has done some searching. So he searched He did a web search. Demjan Cassart, Dirty Secrets. I'm guessing, yeah, that's President Cassart. So he's trying to dig up stuff on the president right now. Better watch. We're gonna keep watching RABAN because I think we're gonna see him do stuff on his computer as the day goes on. Okay. Which one should we go for? I mean, usually with these sort of stories, it's usually the people you least expect, and I mean, Karen, well, it seems like she's a social worker. She's trying to help people, but my bullshit detector's going off. So let's see what happens if we upload this thing. One related document found. A deserter? That's unusual. Deserters aren't granted social support easily. In fact, due to the safety bill, they are even prohibited from it. That's pretty harsh. Perhaps she's counseling this deserter illegally. We should have look into the matter. That's bad English right there. I'd recommend you search for official documentation on this veteran. Files, schedules, everything you can get your hands on. Report anything that seems fishy about this veteran to me immediately. I don't really agree with the safety bill, but let's dig a little bit here. So Karen's album, her hologram page. Right. Insert location name or address here to search through your album. Really? That's interesting. So I can upload things into that search box. It's pretty cool. These pictures are marked as public. Everyone in hologram can see this. Rehabilitation Council, Bonton. Thank you for the beautiful flowers, everyone. Best co-workers ever. Awesome street art in Bonton. Make love, not war. City Park, Bonton. Just getting started on Bonton Rehabs Council. Not much I can see here. Let's see. Insert location name or address to search for your album. Location. Do I have any locations? I guess. Okay, so this. Let's backtrack here. So Karen's event was done in the Bonton City Park. How do I use that as a location? Don't think I have anything about that. Don't think, yeah, uploading these pieces of information won't help me. I don't think there's... I'm looking for any locations or addresses. Bonton? Nope. Maybe Prava Secondary. Nope. So, or just maybe just Prava. The nice thing, I don't think the time is moving because of these searches, so I can pretty much put as many as I want. Well, Pargis. Nope. I don't. People's Voice, Blabber. Okay, what about Oleg? Does he have anything? Nope. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, LD. Yeah, the live bot died, so I had to notify everyone on the Discord. But I don't know. The internet seems to be all funny today. Like, I'm still having dropped framed issues. Like, I'm still seeing half of my frames are dropping. I don't know what's going on. But it seems like people can still... Yeah, do let me know, Fred, or anyone else, if the stream decides to shit the bed again. I had to do it by hand like a savage. Yep. Good thing I remember how to do it. So Prava... There's this address here. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. This is the location where we found... Nope. I wouldn't expect for her to have any hologram pictures. Okay, so this seems like a dead end. LD says it's dropping a few frames here and there, but it's not unwatchable. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep doing the stream. I am still recording locally, so at the very least, if you can't watch the stream, you can watch the YouTube upload later on. Yeah, this is a good... Actually, I'm actually happy that the internet problems are happening today and also yesterday, because Railway Empire in this game are very low motion for the most part. This is even more lower motion than Railway Empire. And you can hear the sultry sounds of my voice. So... But I do apologize about this. I might have to go talk to my ISP or something, because I tried changing to a bunch of different Twitch ingest servers. Like, you can choose where you're uploading to. Like, there's one in Seattle, one in Portland. I did notice that the problems started happening when... It seems like they switched to Portland recently, like Twitch servers. I can't seem to upload to Seattle anymore. So, I don't know what's going on. My ISP upload speed, though, is still quite high, so it probably isn't that. But we'll see. Okay, so that... I feel like this is a dead end. Because... Is there anything else on here? Refugee Council at Rehab Camp. Oh. So let's see if we can get some other lines of attack here. Let's upload this information. I figured as much. The I can't say that name. Rehabilitation Council is responsible for servicing all the refugee encampments nationwide. Oh, LD says the irony in the middle of your speech it cut out for about 7 seconds. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so that didn't give us anything. Her original name is LEVINE VHART. I don't know if we can look up her original... Oh, there we go. Levine. Like Elizabeth Levine? The politician. Really? Elizabeth Levine. Okay, Rehabilitation Council. I'm logged in as Mrs. Karen Levine VHART. What we do. The Rehabilitation Council helps people affected by the consequences of war, especially those who have experienced severe injury, torture, loss of housing and family members, and other possible causes of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. The RC's support is not limited to war zone residents, but also includes medical staff, soldiers, and others who have experienced traumatic situations during armed conflicts. We promoted respect for international humanitarian law and are a neutral, independent organization committed to providing psychosocial rehabilitation services for those experiencing trauma of armed conflict. Our assistance for legal services, access to job training and employment. Cool. Okay, so that's their single about page. Oh, you're watching on 480? Yeah, actually, guys, if you can, it looks like transcoding is on for the Twitch stream. So, usually, sometimes it's not available, but it looks like it's available today. So, if you can, try switching to 480 or lower, and you should be able to watch the stream fine. I want to continue recording at 720 so I can upload this to YouTube later. Let's take a look here. So, Karen Levine VHART. Oh, there's an address. That could be useful. Counseling for Pargesian refugees. Issued work phone, privately owned by employee, UID unregistered and sent to address. Okay, so we can't get it through here. Publications. Post-war and psychosocial health. How war survivors experience trauma. Oh, that's her newsfeed. Okay, so not that stuff. Patient database. Enter patient's full name and social security number here. Oh boy, okay. Let's start with her address. We can't just storm RABAN and Karen's home, but perhaps the address will be of other use to us. I wonder what that could be. Let's go. Oh, here comes a draft. RABAN is writing furiously right now. Cassard is a liar. President Cassard is nothing but a hypocrite. Blah 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 blah. This is actually kind of hilarious. He's the one who incites conflicts. He never solves them. This whole mess our country is in is his fault. You know, he looks like. Plus, he looks like his hair has been tumble dried, too hot, and then dragged through a puddle of horse diarrhea. I can't really write that. That's hilarious. I like how I like these draft things. Like you can see what they initially wrote first and then redacted later, because that's just a ad hominem right there. Okay, we do have an address, so let's go back to hologram and let's put in this thing. Interesting. Okay, so we can look up her private images here. What's this? Looks like that's RABAN and Karen there. We look genuinely happy, the perfect couple, finally moving in together. Life was simply wonderful and seemed like it couldn't get any better. Was it true? He always used to tease me when I was on the phone. He hasn't done that for a long time. There's a phone number there. Let's grab that one. Excellent. That's all you have to say? Alright. And there's RABAN just sitting in his wheelchair, writing up the latest personal insults toward politicians. Okay, so Ilya's computer's not online, but we can look up her phone. Let's go. Oh, very yoga pose there. Let's check out the gallery. Thank you for everything. Okay, that's a refugee, I'm assuming. New glasses, what do you think? Looks not bad. Well, that's actually Rita. I don't know who, someone else actually. Let's check calendar. And, oh, okay, so there's several different patients. Sophia Radic, Alexei Kovaci, and Ilya VHART. Ilya VHART? Oh, okay. Yes, she does still do sessions with RABAN's brother for, I guess. Okay, that kind of makes sense, I guess. So we'll have to probably choose one of these to investigate. Let's see if we can get more information about which patient we should choose. Let's go to Sky Chat. Hey, my love. Hello, dear. I'm super busy right now. Can't really text. I'll catch up with you later. Love you. It's very short and simple there. Bill. Are you awake? I need your help. Think I am having a panic attack. Can't breathe. Okay, I'm here for you, Bill. Are you alone? No, but I can't wake up my wife. What should I do? Wake up your wife. Everything's going to be fine, Bill. Think of what we talked about. This is a temporary condition when there's nothing to be afraid of. This will pass. Count to 4. Oh, I thought for a moment I thought he was trying to wake up his wife, but he was not. She was not waking up, but he's trying to deal with this panic attack without waking her up. I see now. Try to think of something soothing. I know this might sound generic, but try to think of a place where you felt really safe. We'll have to talk about this in our next session. A UTEL account. Okay, let's go down this rabbit hole. Okay, what else is here? So you and Molly. I understand. I was honestly hoping you'd let me help a bit more for once. You can't help me. You know that's not true. I have dealt with a lot of cases. Many of them were war veterans like you, even if they weren't dishonorably discharged. Molly. Looking forward. Wait a minute. So this is after. This is several days after. A deserted army veteran named Molly. So this is... We're trying to look for the war veteran. Let's see, let's double check here. So that is our veteran, I think. Let's close that. So let's check this one later. Oh, it's fucking spam here. Hey there, we're happy to confirm that your friend Damn Good Coffee has accepted your promotional code for Singular. You will immediately receive 2,000 love credits. Oh boy. The Singular team. I like how they put that... Oh, there's another one. Hey you, hey what's up? Just wanted to see whether the website I set up for you is still running. What website? Ilya not here okay. What? What's that? That's a little suspicious. I don't know what that means. Okay, so there's a private website that Ilya set up for Karen. We don't know what that is. We have a lead on the veteran. And Ilya's computer just turned on. Let's take a look through here. Winner. Hand of Blood Fan Club Major Winner 2017. I guess that's a video game of some sort. Member of Hand of Blood Fan Club won an award playing cards. Oh, it's a card... Oh, it's like Hearthstone or something. Or Magic the Gathering. Hey, Tarias. Thanks for coming by. If you're having some issues watching the stream, it's because there's something wrong with the internet or my upload or Twitch or something. So hopefully you should be able to still hear my voice, but you might get some... Oh boy. So... I mean, I like Star Trek too. I'm a big fan too, so I'm not gonna judge at that. That's pretty cool, actually. Stuff. What's in stuff here? When we were very young. Oh, RABAN and Ilya. What's other... There's Beach. Don't know who that is. Stuff 2. Why are there two different stuff folders? CSS style. What's this? Body H1. I actually can't read this. So that's some sort of Lato font. I don't know what those colors are. It looks like just a... Oh, maybe he was using this to build Karen's website, perhaps. Layout. Ah, I see. Logo area, Ilya V, Lorem Ipsum, of course. January 2017. What's this other thing? Text. Ah, okay. Open Soteria, tagline, a place for everyone. Welcome text. I'm glad you found my website. I'm a professional psychotherapist with a degree in psychology and medicine. I offer advice, mentoring, and support for victims of armed conflict, especially war escapees and refugees. Send me a personal message if you'd like to talk about your experiences. It always helps to see that you are not alone with your experiences. Okay, so we need to find out how to get to that website. System. Ooh, browser history. What? Okay. Populist blog involved in terrorist disappearance. So he's looking at National Beholder articles. Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So in the first... I'm probably spoiling the first game, so, you know, mute your stream if you don't want to hear it, but, yeah, no, the first game, there was a character named Cassandra Watergate. She was a daughter of some pharmaceutical, executives. And Ilya, it was apparently an employee for that company, so that is a nice callback there. Okay. I was like, Watergate sounded familiar to me. but I didn't make the connection until I saw this. And I'm also I also find it hilarious that the very last thing that he searched was how to take down robot dinosaurs in Skyline Infinite Dawns. So he doesn't look like he's doing anything. He looks like he's playing video games right now, just like me. Oops. Let's look in the trash, because there is always incriminating information in the trash. Oh, look at all those delicious data chunks there. Oh, we got his email. That might be useful. Ooh. Dear Mr. VHART, unfortunately we have to inform you that we did not receive payment for your monthly rent for the following address. Rent for the month of March was due on March 3rd, 2017, so last month. However, our payment records state that the outstanding amount of $865 has not been received. This is the third time that your rent has been overdue, so we will forward this matter to our debt collection agency if you do not make payment in the next 5 business days. If you have made payment in the past 3 business days, overdue fee, bank... Jesus, this is a treasure trove. We have an email, we have an address, we have a bank account. I want to check... well, this is kind of going into Ilya's side here. It's $865. Again, if the Twitch stream is cutting out for you, sorry, I can't really do anything about it, Taras. You might have to just wait until and watch the YouTube upload. So we could start investigating Ilya. Maybe I don't want to do that. No, you know what? Let's. I mean, I could try investigating both at the same time and then making a decision. Okay, let's go down this veteran route. So this Molly person. Molly. That's at least part of her name. Good work. Looking forward to our session on the 13th. Has a session... She had a schedule on this. Can we confirm here? 13th. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is weird. Okay, so this data chunk appeared. It says, had a session arranged with Molly on the evening of April 13th. But if we look on the calendar here, in the evening, the appointment is with Ilya, so I don't know. There seems to be a conflict here, or maybe there is a hidden appointment or something. Let's go back to Molly. Let's upload this VHART. Perhaps Karen makes official work appointments for this Molly. If so, you should be able to find something about those. Okay, so we got that piece. Let's get the other piece. So go to her calendar and then upload this session, which actually happened yesterday in relation to the current date. Today is April 14th, 2017. No, she was supposed to meet this Molly at that time. Strange. Karen had a session scheduled with Ilya at the time she was supposed to meet this Molly. That sure sounds like a cover. We need to find out whether there is a legal record of this Molly in Karen's files. If not, she will be in serious trouble. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is kind of... There's a bit of an ethical... Because as a doctor, you do have to, or even a therapist, you have to make sure that your records are tip-top shape. But I'll doubt you'll find anything with just Molly. We need a full name first. Oh, Molly is messaging Karen right now. Where are you? Can you please get back to me? Hello? Oh, hey, Karen. What is it? We had a session scheduled for this morning, remember? This morning? I forgot, sorry, can we reschedule? You forgot. You can't just forget our sessions, this is serious. I had to work urgently at Circle Mall, it just came up. We have already rescheduled it before. Yeah, because you suddenly wanted to. Is this the same Molly that was in the first game? Because there was a character, I don't remember if her name was Molly, but she was a veteran, she was dishonorably discharged, and she did attempt to try to plant a bomb at the Circle Mall, I think. I can't shift stuff around like you can, I have to take the work when it's on offer. Working again. How long this time? 10 hours? 12? What about your kid? He needs his mother. Listen, you don't have children. You have a good job. You have no idea what it is like. What it is like. Zero. Don't you dare judge me again about not being there for my son. You're right. I don't know what it's like for you. Sorry, but only because you're being so reclusive. You're pulling out of everything slowly, steadily, stonewalling. It gives me nightmares because it's my duty to help, and I can't fulfill it. We should sit down to talk about what's going on with your life for once. We did already. Oh, she's typing a lot there. When I wrote you on that counseling website of yours, you said that you were able to assist me. But nothing is different. Talk, talk, talk is all you do. And taking photos, even though I said no. Ooh, that's in violation of that. Nothing gets any better through that. I'm done talking. Got work to do now. So no more sessions. Noted. And for the record, I'm not waiting for you to come back. Good. Seems like a new hashtag is trending on Blabber. You're gonna love this one. Have a look. Okay. Let's take a look at the hashtag. What's going on here? The people's silencing. People's voice. Interesting that your wife is conducting private counseling sessions with National Army veterans. Unofficially, because officially she's meeting your brother. What else is she trying to hide, or should I say, what are you? What is this one? What the fuck? Didn't you say you were against the National Army? Don't listen to the trolls. I know that your wife is a good person ready to help anyone, even the enemy. This has nothing to do with silencing anyone. I don't see what all the fuss is about. The people's silencing, hashtag the people's silencing. Bleh. RABAN didn't do anything wrong, and he's not responsible for his wife's secret meetings. How did that information get out? I uploaded it to Orwell, but I didn't intend it to become a hashtag. Fred says, is that Nick Cage as a cat? I actually didn't notice that face on that cat. Tyler Durden even, though. You know where he comes from. How did this information come out? Like, how do people know that all I did was upload to Orwell? Is someone taking that information and spreading it around? I'm a little suspicious about this. Okay, so this Molly person, I think I want to start investigating this counseling website. So let's go take a look here. Her own counseling website. This could mean Karen is moonlighting. We could be able to find that website, or we will... That has weird wording there. But we will need a bit more information on it yet. Who wrote that piece of... Oh, something's happening. A mail... RABAN has received a mail in need of your advice. Dear David, you have always struck to me throughout so many years and never let me down once. This is why I turn to you. I have the feeling you are the only person I can fully trust. I'm at a loss. Karen, my wife, and I... There has been so much distance between us recently, and it is only growing. She is spending so much time with her job, she seems almost as obsessed with it. And I with mine, admittedly. Today I get to read on Blabber of all places that she has been spending her time not even officially for her own counsel. No, instead she has been working in secret. I don't quite know what to make of that. It could be well-placed defamation. I am used to that, as you're aware of, but something tells me there is more to it. I feel I am lacking the strength to continue what I'm doing. The road to achieve a truly free, peaceful part just seems ever further away than ever. Who's David? David Johns. Do we know who David Johns is? Oh, this is the person who emailed him. So if we go back to his computer, it's gonna try to confirm this. So he's also been searching more stuff. 3 things you did not know about President Cassart. He's still trying to dig up dirt. Yeah, I thought I saw... I guess maybe he deleted it. But originally there was an email from this David Johns because he was admiring RABAN. David was the one who provided the leak. I don't remember exactly what information he leaked. Oh yeah, no, he leaked the information about Oleg Bakay being a government agent. So... Oh boy, this has gone complicated. Shoot. I still need information about that website. Keep looking around here. Therapeutic counselor, nothing there. I think... The website I set up for you. Okay, so let's maybe upload this piece of information. So, Karen. So Ilya set up her website. We may very well be able to find some more information on it through Ilya's files then. What's this new article here? So People's Voice. I will prove a groundbreaking revelation that the National Liar would never write about. Okay. The homepage here. Nope, that's the same. So we have access to Ilya's PC. So let's go back to here. But we didn't really find any additional information about the website. We found snippets here and there, like the text and the CSS, but nothing really else. Vulcan salute. Okay, so we're not... I'm just gonna avoid uploading pictures because they're not terribly useful at this point. I guess we'll start investigating Ilya and see where that goes. There seems to be at least this link. So let's go upload, let's go check his email. RABAN VHART messaging Karen VHART. Uh-oh. Good morning, my love. Hey. I can't really do RABAN's voice very well. It's kind of like a deep, gargly voice. You came home pretty late and left before I woke up. I didn't even see you. Yeah, sorry about that. I told you not to wait. So RABAN does have doubts about Karen's motivations here. Yet I did, and still you wouldn't even say anything to me. Instead, you went straight to bed. It was just... I was tired, sorry. Molly is an exhausting patient at times. We talked a lot about her past in the National Army. You value her far too much. She doesn't deserve this much attention. I can't have this conversation yet again. You're right. We both have a lot of work ahead of us. Right. See you tonight. Tonight? What are they doing tonight? See you. Earlier, hopefully. Molly is an exhausting patient. So we already have this information. Came home pretty late. Not sure if that's useful. Okay, before I got distracted, oh, it looks like David has replied. RABAN, your recent experiences with your wife must be wearing you down. I understand. I have no doubt your wife will understand the efforts you have put into your campaign the moment it is fruitful, and fruitful it will be. You have just taken the first steps, and you are about to take another. Of course, I cannot tell you whether the allegations spreading on Blabber against Karen are true. You need to find that out for yourself. But it is for sure revolutionaries, those who speak true and all their loved ones around them have always been the first targets to be hit by any oppressive regime. Be watchful. You must see through what you've started. We believe in you. That's a very cryptic email. Okay, back to... Ah, yes. So, let's go upload an address. I'm not sure if he's still living in that address. Good, his address might come in handy. He's overdue on rent. Let's check his bank account first. One related document found. Okay, looks like a bunch of stuff has revealed itself. It looks like lots of stuff is coming fast and furious in this chapter here. Like, I keep getting new updates. I think it's time-based. So, okay, here comes another draft of Cassard is a liar. He's the one who incites conflicts, but this bastard has his own deep, dark secrets, and I will uncover them now. He clearly comes from a wealthy family with a history of trying to gain power over the country. Blah, 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 blah. He instantly fuels fire by manipulating people. Turns out that these people are also his golf buddies, gun lobbyists. Ooh. That's a hot topic to talk about, especially these days. He is the most detestable human being that has ever walked on the surface of this earth. That's a bold statement. Okay, let's look at SmartBank 24. Welcome back, Mr. VHART. Ooh, lots of... Ooh. Okay. Dollar Shop Bonton. That's a lot of stuff to buy at the Dollar Shop. Anonymous transaction, 4,500... Wait. How much is that? That's only... No, that's... What is that? That's a weird number there. That's 450, right? Because the dot... Yeah. No, I think there's a... Oh, it's a comma. Wait, how does this work? Balance... Oh, I see. Okay, we're reading this wrong. I'm reading in the wrong direction. So, start off, bond and power supply. Okay. Mobile plan. Monthly banking fees. I hate those. And then his account went into the red. Then he got a salary from Watergate, but we know that he's at least quit that job, so this might be his last salary. You should usually get a severance as well, in addition to your last salary. Bonton Park Hotel, healthcare plan, monthly rent, Bonton South single apartments, a bus pass, fetches money from Oak Street ATM regularly. That might be useful. Yeah, okay, let's upload this in case we need... That might be a good way of catching him. Not the safest part of town, especially if you're carrying cash. Interesting observation. And then there's an anonymous transaction of $4,500 he just received yesterday. So let's upload that one. That high an anonymous payment is dubious. We must get an idea where it came from. Darius says, why is the rent different? Yeah, this is probably a new apartment that he's moved into, though that is interesting. It's higher than the last one, because if you recall, let's go back a sec here. Yeah, this notice was for rent due on March 3rd. And this... Yeah, the bank records don't go back to March 3rd, so this was probably a previous apartment that he had. So he probably moved away, but I'm surprised that he went to another apartment and the rent is actually $30 higher. $8.95 rather than $8.65. It's interesting. I don't know if I should upload information about his salary. Sure, let's upload this one. Pretty meager if you ask me. Okay, so maybe that was a dud. Not really useful information. Oh, some more stuff's happening. Okay. First suspect in connection with assaults arrested. Who got arrested? Ah, woman arrested in connection with recent attacks in Bonton. I think that is... Who is it? There's no information about who the woman is. It could be Cassandra, it could be Molly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he moved to Rias because he had already missed the rent payment for 3 months, I think. So, I'm not surprised they evicted him. I'm just going to check my objectives here. So, find out the full name of National Army veteran Karen Levine VHART is counseling. Determine whether or not Karen legally counseling. Okay. We also has been overdue on rent in March. Can upload that one. Text. Open Soteria. Oh, there's the name of the website. Yeah, let's there we go. This didn't reveal itself earlier. So we can search for this website and then maybe hack into it and get the full name of Molly. Open Soteria. Pfft. What's so funny about that? Good work though. Seems not even her husband is aware of this little side business she has built up there. Okay, so let's go. Oh, he's still looking around for stuff. Gossip news. Is President Cassart really a mafia boss? Interesting. So this didn't really... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Open Soteria. So we know this information. Read stories. It always helps to see that you're not alone with experiences. All names mentioned below have been changed. All stories are published anonymously and with the consent of the people affected. So none of these names are actually real. My daughter stopped talking. I don't know if I want to read all of this. It's kind of depressing. Not pressure your daughter. Okay. Bill 24. I bombed Triflif and I can't stop hearing the explosions. I served the Pargesian War for 1 year. I've not slept a single night. Oh, I actually used Molly's name. Molly 32 from Bonton. I was flushed down the toilet of life by the government. That's a interesting saying. I'm a veteran of the Army of the Nation. My career was promising. I served for 6 years, was in charge of my own squad, and was a well-respected combat engineer. I was dishonorably... So it is Molly. Yeah, so it is the same person from the first game. I was dishonorably discharged in 2011, shortly after I went AWOL because of personal issues. I was sent back to the nation as deserter, and flushed down the toilet of life by the administration of the army, the government, and their safety bill. Since then, I have been working in low-wage jobs, living in a crappy apartment in the industrial quarters, and can hardly afford daycare for my son. After many years, I now realize that the causes I was fighting for in the army were an illusion. I don't want my son to grow up in a country that doesn't respect its own people. They have not only flushed me down the drain, but the whole country. This government sucked up all of my vitality just to spit me out again. All I am left with is anger and a huge urge to keep my son safe from all this bullshit. Dear Molly, thanks for reaching out to me. I know how hard this must have been for you. Although you feel you are up to your neck in defecation, to use your own metaphor, I believe you are actually handling this with a strong will. That strength protects you and your child from giving in to this huge disappointment that you are currently experiencing. I can relate to that. You feel betrayed by your own country, and you are angry that they sucked all the life out of you, just to abandon you after you dedicated 6 years of your life to them. But don't forget that you were responsible for climbing the ranks in the army, no one else. It was your dedication to the service and the skills you displayed that made you fit to have such a high position. While your army record may be a burden when looking for employment right now, you are clearly an intelligent woman who must persevere. I believe that your previous skills and will eventually help you to get your life back on track again. In the meantime, please stay in touch, and Molly, I will make sure you will receive appropriate counseling. Since you are also from Bonn, I would also like to offer you an opportunity to meet, so I can assess your case in person. Promise to organize counsel for Molly. So I can read also private messages sent through the site, so maybe we can... Okay, Molly doesn't have her full name there either. Hello, psychology person. I'm having some psycho problems. Since you seem to have some sort of psychology degree, I figured you might be able to help me, Molly. On request. You sound like you don't really want to talk to me. What are these psycho problems you're experiencing? I have insomnia, I am constantly in pain, low-wage job. Okay, so this is where she told all of her story, and that was summarized in what we just read on the front page. I would like to suggest the cafe at Freedom Plaza for the meeting. Is that you? Met the National Army veteran at the Freedom Memorial. I mean, that's where the bombing happened, but I feel like that's a coincidence. What about all these other ones? I don't think any of these has any information. Oops, excuse me. What's this one? Actually, this one says... Oh, so she does reject patients that are dealing with domestic issues, but she's saying no. I specifically deal with people, with victims of armed conflict and ex-soldiers dealing with war trauma or in PTSD. So she doesn't accept everyone. Should I upload this one? Met the National Army. There are cameras at the Freedom Memorial, because we saw that in the very first game. There is surveillance footage of Freedom Memorial. Let's try uploading this one. Freedom Plaza, everyone's favorite meeting place, apparently. Well, not anymore after yesterday's bombings, I suppose. Okay, maybe that was not terribly useful information. Okay, what's this other one here? So, promise to organize counsel for Molly. I mean, I guess it's up to us to find out whether she lived up to that promise. I feel like all of those were duds, because they didn't really get us any closer here. Psycho, we know that. Yeah, no, this website didn't actually get us any closer. Which is odd. I still don't know her last name. I mean, I could just play the first game again and find it out that way. I've actually forgotten. Is there any patient database? Oh, no, we need a full name here. Actually, I wonder if RABAN VHART's in here. This patient is inactive. Artesian refugee. So we know all this information from the last episode. It has been exceedingly difficult for Mr. VHART to process the events that took place at his school, and he has been suffering from recurring nightmares of the bombing. He feels deeply responsible for what has happened, but is unable to unwilling to describe the exact events. He is reclusive and aggressive when being confronted with questions regarding this incident. Okay, I'm not sure if that's useful. What about Ilya? Is Ilya in here at all? Or actually, is herself in here? I don't think that... That's just out of... I'm just gonna try it just to make sure. Nope, okay, so not that. Ilya. Where is... Actually, no, just the name, I guess. Okay, so he is also in here. Interesting. There's a conflicted data chunk in here. This patient is inactive. Former counselor. He was placed in Outer Bonton reception camp. So Mr. VHART had been taking care of his brother with great devotion. I think that's pretty much true. I don't know what it would be conflicting with. However, since his arrival, Mr. VHART has shown signs of severe distress and trauma. His symptoms include anxiety, nightmares, insomnia, and lack of appetite. So has he recovered from this or not? Okay. So, I mean, those are probably... I don't think Oleg Bakay is in here. But we could try. Let's see. Just so to cover all my bases here. I don't think he'll show up here. Nope. Alright. Because he's never been in that camp. So what the hell do I do now? Karen's timeline. Nothing else is different here. No. Calendar. So I think we can safely disable all of these because these are all other patients. Let's get rid of that. Don't think there's anything else on her phone. Overdue rent payment. We could upload this information about Ilya. Meaning Ilya is in need of money. That's obvious. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't see. Let's look back at these conversations. You came home pretty late. I don't know if that's useful. Molly. I wrote a counseling website of yours. You don't have children. That's not stupendously useful information. You have your advice. I feel like I'm lacking the strength to continue what I'm doing. Do I need to upload some stuff about RABAN now? Because there's this thing we also have as records in the Rehabilitation Council. Ilya. Okay, let's disable this thing because that's not useful. He has his birthdays, geocaching, writing. He quit his... Okay, let's upload the fact that he quit his job at Watergate. So let's do that. Ah, here we go. I wonder whether his brother is aware of these intentions. Far more interesting to us is how he made enough money to start over. He definitely isn't bluffing. He has the money in his bank account. I suggest you find out where it came from. Okay. How do I do that? Ah, so there's some employment records for Ilya in Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Lab assistance worker, June 7th. Internal phone number. Is that useful? Because I don't know... Well, I guess we can find some records there. He doesn't work there anymore, I think. We'll only catch up calls from there whenever Ilya's at work. I'm not even sure if he's still employed there. He is a reliable member. So this is a different conflicted data chunk. He's a reliable member of a laboratory workforce, and the lab wouldn't be the same without him. His tasks are specifically arranged to support the team around Section C and B of the Watergate product line, which are assigned to further develop Watergate products on the one hand and explore and research potential new pharmaceuticals on the other. What's this? Roster, April 10. Okay, so he is still working there. Interesting. I thought it sounded like he was quitting. What is this thing? Did not log in to work on April 13th. Why did he not do that? Meaning he skipped work just like that? I don't believe it. Or maybe he forgot. Or this was intentional. We need a clear statement of where he was, what he did. Okay. Let's take a look at... That's his profile. What about messages? Critical supplies are missing. Dear Watergate employee Ilya VHART, you are receiving this memo because you did not log in during your scheduled shift yesterday on Thursday, April 13th, 2017. Please provide a statement describing the reasons for your failure to log in ASAP. If you fail to do so by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, you will receive an immediate termination of your employment contract. Wow, geez, this is like an automated message for skipping work. That seems kind of... Usually you'd have a manager email you, like an actual person. Oh, it is. Oh, it's a product security person. So it is a person. Furthermore, it has come to the attention of management that critical medical supplies are missing from our local inventory. According to our internal auditing team, the following supplies are currently unaccounted for: Spirin, Zamarilin Night, Compensum, Forall Active. We urge you to help clarify the circumstances of your own presence as well as the disappearance of these medications. They haven't linked him with these disappearances. The date of removal has been... Oh. Okay, so they'd have. So the same date that they went missing. What's this other stuff? Ilya, I need the report about my findings on the NASH nutritional paste test by the end of the day. It needs to be submitted to the head of Section B tonight so they can go over the test results. Sorry I won't have time. My work on production and testing for the next supply drop for the armed forces takes priority. What? The order is much bigger than we anticipated. Since when do you make those calls around here? I'm your damn supervisor. I'm aware of that. This is more urgent. Look, I don't know what the hell is up with you lately. You've been coming in late, you've been back-chatting, you also keep swapping shifts on short notice, which continually causes confusion. I know who your brother is. With the shit that's going on around here, the last thing the Watergates will want is the brother of a radical free speech writer working in Section C. Don't make me send you back to that refugee camp you crawled out of. Jesus, what a dick. If you fire me, it will take you months to find a new assistant and you will fall way behind schedule. The army isn't going to be happy with that news. So go on. Keep sending these idle racist threats, wasting my time. Time I could be using to finish up that report you so desperately need. Talk to me like this again and you'll get a written warning. Get me that report as soon as possible. What's last night here? I have a date coming up on April 13. Could you take my shift from me? I owe you big time. Okay, so he has asked someone else to take over his shift. Okay. Interesting. Coming late, back chatting. Honestly, this guy's a dick, though. I don't want this supervisor sounds like a dick. Whereas working on army supplies. With the unstable situation in Pargis, it's crucial to keep our peacekeeping troops supplied at all times. Okay. I've been thinking over Karen having met this Nina at the Freedom Memorial. If the two had met there, perhaps searching for that particular location will yield some information we are looking for. Nina, I don't know that her... Okay, so from the last game we know that her name is Nina, but I haven't revealed that yet. I feel like this is a bug or something, because I've not even found out that this person is Nina. Unreliable. I'm your damn supervisor. You know what? Even though this conflicted data chunk is technically the truth, I don't like the supervisor. So we're going to... How do we get back there? He's a reliable member of a local... I'm gonna try uploading this information. That's what it says on the profile. I could just do that. Reliable worker. Or maybe I just don't bother uploading that at all, because I'm not sure if this is actually relevant to our investigation. So we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna disable both of these. So disable that one, and disable this one, and then let's also upload this information about the missing medication. Missing supplies at Ilya's workplace, and it is unclear whether he was there or not. Smells dirty. Not to forget, he actually got a bunch of money in his bank account. We don't quite know where it came from. If you could somehow prove Ilya was present and able to steal supplies, we could go for an arrest on him. Check his alibi. Find out what he was doing at the time the supplies disappeared. Okay, so we can upload this information about taking the shift. Pretty vague plan. See whether you can confirm he was really on a date instead of working. Don't know if I can find that information out. Let's take a look at the draft that he's running. Article published scheduled for 6 p.m. Maybe, I don't know if uploading this might maybe give me some more time. This must be the provocation he spoke about. Whatever our course of action is, we need to take it before 6 p.m. Okay. So maybe uploading that was not useful. How do we... Okay, so we have two problems. We need to... Oh boy, there's definitely different ways of going about this. So on Karen's side, we need to figure out... It seems like they've already hinted at who Molly is. But I don't know how to get more information about Molly. Let's disable this chunk here. Oops, why is that? And I'm just going to disable some of these portraits because they're not useful information. How can we... Psychotherapist holds a degree in psychology and medicine. Not sure if that's useful. Ilya VHART, Karen Levine VHART, therapeutic counselor. How do I get more information about Molly? Find out the full name of the National Army veteran Karen Levine VHART. Find out whether Ilya VHART has acquired money by illegal means and try to find the alibi of where Ilya was on April 13th. How do I get that information? I'm still single. March 19. Not useful. So disable that one. And back to Karen's timeline, we can disable all this stuff. So I think that should be all of the... Nope, there's actually... Oh, her picture as well. We can disable that. And same thing with him. I don't know if we should upload at least one picture of them. Just to be completionist about it. Karen's album. Is there an... So address or location name. Oh, she might have pictures... Oh. I remember Molly / Nina said that Karen took inappropriate pictures of her when they met up. So if I just put in Freedom Plaza in here, maybe we can find... Okay, let's do that then. So... Freedom Plaza. How can I find that? Freedom Memorial. Here it is. Aha. Waiting for my very first session with Nina Maternova. There it is. Who wanted to be addressed by Molly for some reason. Oh boy, she's kind of... Okay, here it is. So we upload this information. Ha! Molly. Well done. Nina Maternova is it? Now that you have your name, it should be possible for you to obtain official documents on Nina, which we've done in the first game. Oh, now we got a chat conversation to go through. Karen, did you meet Ilya yesterday? What? Where did you get that idea? Because someone told me very specifically that it happened as a session. You believe a random guy telling you things about me? I told you I was talking to Nina all night. So you just confirmed it. Confirmed what? I've also been told that she is not an official patient of yours and you're covering for her with Ilya. What the hell, is this interrogation? Alright, fine. Typing a lot of things there. You're right, Nina isn't official business. I'm counseling for her, but as far as the council is concerned, it's for Ilya. Why did you lie to me? You should have told me. It's not exactly legal, that's why. What does this conflict with? An unknown... Another... This one conflicts with something else we don't know about yet. But I think this sounds like the truth. Are you out of your mind? You have been taking care of that army woman all night illegally? See, this is exactly why I didn't tell you. I will not allow you to threaten the reputation of the People's Voice. You don't get it. To you, it's all about TPV and your reputation. Some people actually care about others, no matter what. I've got to go and check on someone. Karen. Someone who actually needs me. I am sorry. Okay, so... I'm probably going to upload this chunk, but I want to see what the other chunk is, because it says that there's a conflict with one unknown chunk. Okay, Nina Maternova. So we know her name. So what did she say? We need to go find information about Nina, which I think we can find... Where is that? Rehabilitation Council. So, Nina Maternova. Aha, yep, this looks familiar. This patient is active. Veteran of the National Army, Karen LEVINE VHART. I'll just read this out. It's all the same stuff that we saw in the first game. Mrs. Nina Maternova was a National Army sergeant serving stationed in Pargis for mine clearance. During her participation in the Pargis peacekeeping mission, she suffered severe trauma from a leg injury and the death of her boyfriend, a federal soldier, due to an undiscovered mine in 2011. This incident caused her to run from military service, from which she voluntarily returned after some time. Despite the hardship she endured, Mrs. Maternova has been dishonorably discharged for being absent without official leave. The patient has since experienced severe insomnia and various forms of chronic pain. Additionally, extreme mood swings have been reported and phases of abnormally aggressive behavior, especially when confronted with details of past war experiences. Mrs. Maternova is being psychologically treated by Mrs. Okay, so this is the conflict. So we can say, officially, she has been receiving treatment from... What's the difference here? This one says... It is counseling a deserted army veteran named Nina Maternova pro bono. Though being extremely uncooperative during sessions, blah 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 blah. What does this affect? So we can say officially, is counseling a deserted army veteran named Nina Maternova pro bono. We can either say this, or we can say... Not that one. Where is the... Is an official business. Meant misusing Ilya's sessions for Nina Maternova. I mean, if I choose this one, they'll probably get in trouble. And honestly, I don't think, considering the work she does, I don't think this is worth the nation to be screwing her over, so I'm gonna go with this one. It's not exactly the truth, but... What? Pro bono? Is Karen this goddamn Salvation Army? That's just brilliant. Brilliant. So it is an official job after all. It means we have lost scent as far as Karen is concerned, and I don't think there's anything to investigate with Karen further, personally, so... I think it would be wise to turn to Ilya now and investigate him further. Okay. Yeah, I don't think she has anything to do. I know Nina's probably gonna... She's planting a bomb probably right now. But I don't think Karen... Again, this is my belief. I don't think Karen had anything to do with... Based on the conversations I've seen. Because even Nina and Karen don't want to talk to each other anymore. So... Yeah, let's go switch to Ilya now. Let's see, Karen... So... Ilya VHART. Oop, excuse me. Mr. VHART had been taking... Still don't know where this is conflicted with. Karen Levine VHART, we can disable some of these. Actually, we can also disable her picture. How can we get... So for Ilya, we need to... How did he get that money? We have his email. Problem is there isn't any... There isn't any further information. I think we might have to upload something else here. Let's see. Need my report now. I'm your damn supervisor. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything about this supervisor. Okay. All that did was, I think, add a new link for Ilya there. So... The money is certainly suspicious, so I think... As much as I don't want to upload this data chunk, I think there's definitely something he's doing. Only lately, did something change in his life? Okay, so maybe that was not very useful. Okay. Let's look at his profile again. He's been employed since that date. We have an internal extension number. Is he working right now? I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, so from 10 o'clock to, what is that? 7 p.m. So he is supposed to be... He hasn't logged in yet, though. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, never mind. That's Saturday. Friday, that's his day off, actually. Okay. So what the hell is he doing right now? Previously assigned to immigration camp, we know that. Need my report now. What? Open Satarian, nope, we're gonna disable that one. I mean, I still don't want to upload this without knowing what's the other side of it. This patient is inactive. Former counselor. His symptoms include anxiety, nightmares, insomnia, lack of appetite. I'm not certain if he's still suffering from that. Feels deeply responsible for what has happened. Karen's... Don't think we'll get any information about Ilya from actually, hold on. We have his address. Does it show up here? No, okay. I was kind of hoping that something would show up there, but I guess not. Roland Ellison. Plan to go on a date April 13. Fetches money from Oak Street ATM. Oak Street. Love that place. Nope. Okay. Internal work phone. Is there maybe another site we can look up? Let's see. This is agent call signs. Nope. Probably not that. Records of attendance. Percoleaks. What's this thing? So pictures of mobile ID. We've already submitted that information. New portrait. Now we can disable this information. A bit stuck right now. There. Let's look at chat sessions here. Came home pretty late. Don't care about that. Need to have your advice. At this point, I could just keep on uploading stuff about RABAN, because there's a lot of data chunks about him. But feels deeply responsible. Okay, folks, I'm gonna just take a little break here. Need to go to the bathroom. So I'm just going to do maybe like a 1-minute break here, in case you guys are still watching. So I'll be back in just a sec here. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that little interruption there. Okay, so let's go back to the game here. Okay, so yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of different data chunks about RABAN, but it's mostly about his demeanor, so I don't think that's terribly useful. Karen's album. VHART. Is there any other addresses or locations maybe that might show up on there? We've already looked at Oak Street. Okay, so not that. Ilya... doesn't have anything else on his desktop. I've already uploaded everything on it, I think. That's the website that he made. Where does he get all... We have the bank records. If we look at... Where is the bank record? Yeah, there's nothing... It just says anonymous transaction there, so... What do I do here? Leaving... Maybe it's something to do with the reception camp, maybe? Previous assigned to... Try uploading this. I'm not sure what else to upload. Oh, here we are. Together with his brother RABAN makes sense. Okay, that was... What's this? What other information do we get here? Why is this... Got something new on your desktop? Oh, contacts. Oh shoot, I totally missed this part. So, there's his phone number. Let's hear what Ilya has to say. Okay. I don't know if because we uploaded that phone number quite late, maybe we missed out on a conversation or something. What else does she have here? So we checked the Sky chat. Nothing there. We checked the calendar. We know that these... We've already done that. And the gallery is simply those things. Okay. Now what? Oh, here we go. His record from the National Immigration Database. Social Security number. That might be useful. Originated from Prava. Registration February 6, 2011. Nothing particularly interesting information here. So I'm just going to disable some of this. Nope. There you go. And then we have the social security number. We can use that to do the... I think it was hologram that accepted social? No, not this one. It was something else. Something else accepted social security. Oh yeah, the Rehabilitation Council. But we already have... This is just gonna give me the same result, I think. So that's not... Yeah, it's the same thing here. What about these symptoms? Let's try this. Okay, that didn't give us anything. He's an inactive patient. Mr. VHART has been taking care of his brother with great devotion. What does it conflict with, though? Yeah. I liked how in the beginning of this mission there's a whole bunch of information thrown at us, so there's a lot of things to explore, but now we've sort of died down again, where we can't... I'm finding it a little difficult to find information now. I guess we could upload a picture of Ilya right now. Maybe that'll help. So let's go try to find the latest. Yeah, this is a good one here. Let's enable that. Let's upload him there. I wonder also, maybe the game might progress if I just upload a bunch of random data chunks. Okay, what do we have to do again? We have to... Whether Ilya VHART has acquired money by illegal means, verify Ilya VHART's alibi, having a date on that day. How would you even... So location name or address. Search through your album. What about the reception camp? Does she have pictures of that? Aha. My first meeting with these two would never have guessed at the time was what was to come. Okay. Who the hell's Roland Ellison? I'm pretty sure this guy is not in this database. Nope. Yeah, no, that sounds like a person who grew up in the nation. April 13, 2017. Army supplies. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing here. Calendar. Yeah, no, that's not going to give us any information. There is Nina. Nope, that's useless. That's useless. I feel like I'm like, Sure, I'll upload this about RABAN. But it looks like he's discouraged. Not enough to stop dead, I presume. Oh jeez, I don't need that sort of comment. Ambleford. What do I do? Am I missing? Date of birth. Prava. Date of registration. Actually, let's compare the date of registration here. This was, yeah, the same date. We've already uploaded all that stuff. VHART. Crap. Where is this conflicted? Devoted to his brother RABAN VHART. So that means the conflict would probably be something like he's not devoted. But where would I get that sort of information? Like from like fake news or something? Blabber or something? Is there something I've missed here, maybe? No? What about National Liar? That's something else. I feel like I might have missed a page or something. I don't know where. We only have 3 hours left according to the timeline right now. Oh, okay. Maybe there's some information about his being from Prava. So let's go enable this one. That's the wrong profile there. Because we do have the Prava City records. Nope, that doesn't give us anything. February 6, 2011. Immigrated to nation. He's a chemistry worker. Immigrated to nation on that date. I'm just trying to upload random stuff at this point because I don't know. Usually sometimes the game will just reveal things from certain items that you might not expect. I've already looked through all this. What does he say? Switched. So he says he's gone on a date. How do I even confirm that? Do I have... Is there like a dating website on this thing? I think there was. I don't see any information. RABAN. I am stuck. This patient is inactive. How about that? Why have a session scheduled with someone who isn't an active patient anymore? We already know that information. So that was a waste. What do I do? Records of attendance. Search database. No. I am totally missing something. Vulcan salute. Oh, you know what? So this portrait right here says he's a member of the Hand of Blood fan club and won an award playing cards. I'm gonna try uploading this to see if there's any... Oh. Hand of Blood sounds disgusting. So there is a connection there. Alright. Changes. There we go. Interesting. So what is that then? Hand of Blood fan club. Hello card game fans, we are here to have fun and play Hand of Blood. Come join us, no matter if you're young, old, immortal, and ageless. A special welcome to all entities from other worlds. Okay. Our House League. The Hand of Blood Fan Club House League is an ongoing competition among all of our members that dare to participate. Compete with friends in annual seasons and crush them all with all your skill. With more than 10,000 in cash prizes. Interesting. Sponsors Jim, Rosen Technologies, and Watergate. Huh, how convenient. Go to your profile. Your trophies. The Hand of Blood Fan Club Major. Congratulations, you won. So he won this year's tournament. Oh, okay. So there's a bunch of this information over here. We're not gonna... Let's disable that. That's not useful. That's his first tournament that he's won. And apparently we can insert names of opponents here. Oh, now we can... Okay. We do know who played with him. That would be Roland Ellison, because they were having conversation about this game, I think. Showing the 10 most recent matches against opponent Roland Ellison. Received 4,500 from a card game tournament win against Roland Ellison. When was the tournament? That seems like the money. That much money from a card game tournament? Perhaps I should consider playing. You were just telling it was violent, you silly person. Anyway, now that we know the money isn't for the missing supplies, that doesn't mean Ilya is off the hook yet, so at least the financial transaction is accounted for now. But the supplies are still up in the air. It's still unclear whether he was at work or not at the time of the supplies disappearance. Keep looking into the date he mentioned. Okay. Oh. Huh. Yet another hashtag trending. Someone has been busy. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff going here. So there's... Oh, mail. Oh, here comes the, the dating site. On Singular and Still Lonely, it doesn't have to be that way. Sign up for Singular Pro and get instant access to start conversations, blah blah blah, all this romantic crap. $9.99 a month and 2,000 love credits. Karen signed you up for Singular and you created an account. To unsubscribe, huh. Okay, so we can use this to confirm whether he's been on a date, perhaps? Maybe? A scheduled session, and now she signs him up to Singular. I wonder whether this is a service that comes with the council. Knowing that Karen signed him up for Singular, you may find a hint to Ilya's Singular account somewhere in her files. Huh. If RABAN has the provocation planned for 6 PM, we best hurry. Only 2 more hours to do something about it. Okay, so... I'm starting to run out of time here. Let's take a look at that hashtag. Alright. So you're a bunch of thieves, no surprise to me at all. TPV are liars and thieves? TPV? This is clearly a campaign against RABAN and Ilya to bring them down. I am sure that the government is behind this. Don't listen to any of these lies. The people's voice are liar. So it looks like there's somebody's trying to do some... basically counter the people's voice with this disinformation, or misinformation I should say. I'm not the biggest fan of his writing style, but I know for sure that Ilya would never steal. Take this from someone who knows what he's talking about. TPV, liars and thieves is complete bullshit. Oh, how does this information... I have the feeling there's someone at Orwell, or the information I'm uploading to Orwell is getting intercepted. And someone's bringing that out into the open onto Blabber. Okay, there's some capital. There's the capitalization I'm looking for. Good old capital letters. Okay, so... how do I get on to... singular, here we are. We're happy to confirm... oh, so this was... oh, so this thing was actually... we saw this thing before, but it is actually not a spam email, it's actually... that's his username on Singular. Damn good coffee. Alright. If this trail from Ilya turns out to be a dead end, we're in some serious trouble. Okay. Make it count. No matter what you do, a government should safeguard the citizens by any means necessary. Remember? Does that mean I have to pin the blame on Ilya no matter what? What I find? Dear Mr. McGuire, please find my written statement below as requested. I arrived at work early yesterday afternoon around 3:51 p.m. Soon after my arrival, I noticed I had left my security card at home. So in absence of Mr. Bugia, I decided to inform my colleague Mr. Ellison about it. Mr. Ellison assured me I would be totally fine despite being unable to log in properly, and that he would get the matter sorted for me. During the entire shift, starting from 4 p.m., I was working on maintaining the assigned technical instruments in sections A through G until I finally finished up and left around 11:22 p.m. and got home where I still am. Apart from the missing security card, there were no unusual events. I did not even see anybody in the labs, and I'm sure I wasn't seen by anyone else either. In short, I was at work on Thursday, as planned, and I have been the entire shift on my own. Mr. Ellison will gladly confirm this statement. So that's a lie. We know that. That conflicts with something else. Damn, okay, let's take a look at Damn Good Coffee's profile. Looks kind of looks a lot different here. May 1923, looking for woman 30 to 40. Oh boy. Oh dear, I don't like dating sites. Athletic. Athletic. Let's disable all this stuff. Gaming, golf, riding, whiskey. Excuse me, does smoking, opinionated know-it-alls, dogs. Doesn't like dogs? Recent profile visitors. Why is this guy here still here? I remember that picture from the first game. He's this kind of creepy guy who just looks on everybody's profile. So we can't click on any of these. Your opinions. Oh boy. True love, social connection, and humor. Forever. Oh boy. Interesting. Conversations. So 45% match. How you doing, cutie? You look so hot. I need to message you right away. Lol. So I'm Laura, and right now I'm just looking for someone to go see movies and maybe snuggle up to at night. Why don't you hit me back, cutie? I'm gonna bring you this sort of text chat. I'm gonna talk in that voice. Hi Laura, I don't know how to respond to this, so I guess I won't. I'm not sure why you thought that me being a cutie was enough, but it really wasn't. Better luck next time. Oh, shut down. What about this Mary P person? Wait a minute. This 95%. Hi, damn good coffee. There's not a lot to go on from what little is on your profile, but for some reason, oh, there's another typo there. Sigluar thinks we'll be a good match, so I'm going to go for it. Happy face. What are your favorite games to blow off some steam with? Right now, I'm trying to play through Dash Iguana Perfectly Sane Trilogy. What kind of video series is that? But it's just so much harder than the originals. No matter how hard I try, I keep falling down the pits and dying over and over again. I also spend some time with Don't Starve, that's a good game, which is really cool, but I barely make it past the first few days. Well, anyway, hope to hear from you soon. This is a long conversation. Hey, Astrojust, I've been stalking the fields looking for robot dinosaurs in that game Skyline Infinite Dawns. I'm usually not into those crafting survival games. Like Minecraft, but there's something I find quite romantic about leaving society behind and trying to make do with nothing but your wits, some twigs, and some hope. Haven't checked out Dash yet, though reviews have me sitting on the fence. Not sure if I'm going to read the rest of this. I'm accepted to be a train driver. Oh, I want to be that. Oh, okay, now that she mentioned trains in it, so I guess we have to read this. I haven't had a chance to check out Skyline yet, but the videos have me intrigued. Might pick it up during the next sale. So what do you do for work? Right now I'm about to start my dream job. I was accepted to become a trainee train driver. Damn it, I'm jealous. Which is super exciting. Soon I'll be carrying passengers all across the nation and who knows, beyond. It's all very exciting but also a little daunting. Jeez, I want her job. Trainee train driver, that sounds like a lot of responsibility, but that is fantastic that you have pursued your lifelong dream. I work for a leading pharmaceutical company. Not entirely exciting, but pays the bills. Yeah, Watergate, incorrect? Yeah, Watergate, you're right, but I'd rather not talk about it. Don't exactly enjoy working there. Okay. So what are your plans for the weekend? We could meet for coffee. I'm working maybe some other time. Okay, so they keep on talking. What's this one? Oh, interesting. Hey, how was your weekend? Mine was pretty hectic. A friend of mine dragged me to Bonton to see the Targets play a show, but they never turned up. The next day we heard that the band would call it quits, but didn't bother to tell the venue or any of the fans. The rumor mill has been swirling, but at least there was a support act, I suppose. So, this is a callback to the first game. The Targets was the band that, I don't remember what his name was, but one of the characters, actually several of the characters, were members of that band. So this one didn't go anywhere. They're trying to meet with each other, but he kept turning her down. So what about this person? I can't believe we're doing this, dating and all. Mary P. What can I say? I haven't stopped thinking about that magical evening we had at the other week at the hotel. Okay. So I do remember in the bank transactions we did see a hotel charge. Calm down, Ilya. Everything is going to be alright. Nothing bad will come your way. I'll make sure of it. I have been doing a lot of thinking. My brother's reach seems to grow stronger and stronger each day, as do his crackpot theories about who are wronging him, who is watching him, and who conspires with whom to ruin either Pargis or his reputation. So, is disloyal? That's not disloyalty. I can't even take a goddamn piss without him timing me these days, or at least that's what it's beginning to feel like. I don't know how much longer I can stand this. I don't know about that one. Mishmash of reasons. It is okay not to believe in the same things as him. You have your own life, Ilya. You don't always have to stay the younger brother. Oh, here we go. Here, so they are planning a date on April 13. I hope you don't regret spending April 13 with me instead of your late shift. Thanks for the lovely evening yesterday and the amazing night. Okay, so I have to decide. Well, let's see. I have to decide whether he's loyal or disloyal to RABAN. I also have to decide whether to tell the truth and say that he was going on a date with this person, or say that he wasn't. Seems like the... Should I tell the truth or should I just lie as well? So, there, let's look at the email. Yeah, this thing here. It looks like his friend, his co-worker, Mr. Ellison, covered for him. So... You know what? We're gonna cover for him as well. We're gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna upload this one. It's a lie. But screw the, Oh shit, maybe that was wrong. Ha, we got him. This is basically an admission. If he was truly at work, Ilya must be involved in missing medical supplies. Excellent work. Shit, that's not what I wanted. Ah, crap. Once you do upload where he is at there, there'll be no going back. Make sure this is the way you want to approach this. I don't want to commit to this one. Shit. Locate. Damn it, that was... Damn it, I don't... This is the one thing I don't like about this game, because I thought I was covering for him, but actually this confirms that he was at the location when the supplies went missing. So... I mean, it does protect him from the other lie that he went on a date, though, so... alright, so now we have to... Is disloyal. Let's upload this one too. Okay, Insider, what else do we got here? Oh, RABAN's still looking for information. Demjan, Kassart's history of fabricated elections. Oh boy. Truth uncovered. Interesting. So we need to locate Ilya VHART to cause him to become arrested. How do we do that? I don't exactly enjoy working there. Mary P. Oh boy. How would I cause him to get arrested? I think there's that ATM that he visits a lot. So I don't know if... Shit. That is not what I wanted. Crap. I also noticed the music changed quite a while back. And I only have about an hour and a half to finish this. Let's see... I'm just gonna try this again. Because we know that he... Where is that Oak Street ATM? It's not in here. I think we already tried this one. Nope. Okay. There was something about an ATM. There it is, Oak Street. Yeah, that has nothing. Okay, so, yeah, we already tried that, I think. Shit. I really wish I could just turn... I wish there was a way to undo in this game, because... That is not what I wanted. Athletic... No. Conversations... Okay. So this game... That's not... I don't think playing a game is necessarily bad there. Where he's unreliable, okay. That's not useful. They're dating. Nope. Oh, that's useless. That's useless information. Shit. Now I'm kind of stuck again. So no login detected. Messages. Let's maybe look at the mail instead. Irregularities. Got home. Is currently at home. Oh, is that it? Then we will find him at his address. Good job. Let me get the intervention team ready. Alright. Okay, here we go. They're on their way. Now sit tight and wait. I don't think RABAN will be in the mood to publish his article after his brother is arrested. Okay, so I guess that would prevent that from happening, maybe.
Yes.
Brother, the police have just stopped outside of the building.
The police? So you did steal the medical supplies?
No, I swear, I didn't do anything.
Don't lie to me, Ilya.
What? No, it's the truth. You said it yourself, they want to hurt you. Maybe that's why they are here. To hurt you by arresting me.
They wouldn't dare to arrest you without a valid reason.
Shit! Someone let them in. They're coming upstairs. What am I supposed to do?
Why did you meet with Karen?
What? RABAN, this is not the time. The police are right outside my door.
Tell me why you were meeting with my wife, Ilya.
We met to talk. Nothing more. She was feeling unwell recently,
You should have told me. I fear there's nothing I can do for you now.
They are breaking down my door. RABAN, please. Come on, brother, please.
I can confirm that Ilya is now in custody. Very good work. Even if he is not our predominant target, this should stir things up for RABAN. Okay. This casts a shadow over the people's voice. RABAN will have to react, and the focus on this article will surely suffer. I guess. I had a feeling if we went the other route... I'm actually kind of curious of what the other route would do. His article would probably... RABAN's article would probably get published without any sort of negative consequences, maybe. I wonder what his reaction will be, whether he... Already, the People's Voice has a new announcement. We should tune in as soon as possible. Cornered. Oh, they're streaming live. Oh, let's play the podcast. I am not afraid of you, and I will not go away.
My dear followers, it might come as a surprise to you, but you aren't the only ones who are listening to me. You are not the only ones watching me. The government has been after me for a long time, snooping and prying into my personal life in a feeble attempt to discredit me. That much I was aware of, and I treaded carefully day and night. But even I could not have anticipated the methods they would resolve to. Instead of attacking me, their declared enemy, they went for my poor brother. Ilya, who has loyally assisted me as editor at this last bastion of freedom of speech, has been arrested on false allegations of stealing medical supplies from his employer. What a preposterous lie. He is being held hostage in a conflict that isn't his. But I will not shut the people's voice down, neither now nor ever. I owe it to you, my supporters, to speak out loud what needs to be said. I won't allow anyone to intimidate me. No, I will not stop. I will fight back, and more furiously than ever before. I will go after them, just as they went after my brother. I will pick their precious lies apart one by one, and expose their misdeeds so they are plain to see for everyone. All of you shall be witnesses for the truth.
I am proud of you, Agent. You managed to do exactly what I asked from you. I'm not very happy about it, though, Ambleford. There's no way there's going to be a provocation from RABAN after this. Even if he did something, no one would be talking about it. Are you sure about that? You may log off for today. We will see what tomorrow brings. But I don't think RABAN will do us any favors and simply go away. Yeah, no, this was not exactly what I intended, Fred. Fred says, yeah, geez, Frumple, you're just making him angrier. Not sure what else we can upload, maybe? I mean, we've already spent a lot of time running around in circles. Let's upload this little piece of information, just to show that he does feel responsible for the bombing. And see if there's anything else here. But honestly, I don't think any of this information is relevant for the next part of the game, so I think we'll just wrap up here. But yeah, no, that makes me curious what would happen. Well, let's just push this button first. Yeah, log out. Let's take a look at the summary here. I forgot to upload a picture for Karen. Whoops. Okay. So the provocation, with the attention he had gained, RABAN tried to publish a provocation aimed at Pargesian President Cassart. He found a way to get Ilya Bart arrested to distract from the provocation. So this is basically misdirection. And yeah, so RABAN decided not to publish his thing. But now I'm really curious what would happen if we've already cleared Karen of any wrongdoing. If we had said Ilya actually did go on the date with that person, that would place him away from the Watergate Pharmaceuticals, and it would place him away from, like, he would not be responsible for stealing those supplies. There's also a question of who stole those supplies. It could have been, it's not Ilya, it seems, so it's probably someone else. It could be maybe his friend, the guy he played card games with, but maybe that'll be answered in the next day. But yeah, I kind of want to, personally, I kind of want to see what happens if I just play this again and try to do that route. And it looks like you could also do a different route and try to put the blame on Karen instead. So most likely Ampleford would be probably really mad at me, and RABAN would be able to publish that thing. So, oh well, we'll just continue along this path. Maybe I'll go play the other paths off stream or something. Alright folks, thanks for watching today. I know the stream quality has been kind of bleh. I'm gonna try to fix this on my own end. Though fortunately, the next few streams aren't going to be very bandwidth intensive, I think. So tomorrow at 11 AM Pacific time, we're going to be playing in our next Friendly Friday session. LD and Chief will be joining me for some simple Ticket to Ride board game playing. We're still looking for some more players for that, but looks like it'll just be the three of us, I think, at this point. so be sure to tune in for that. And then on Sunday, also at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, because daylight time starts on Sunday, so just be sure you change your clocks for that. I'll be playing the finale of Railway Empire, or I guess the last stream I'll be doing Railway Empire. I'll be finishing the free mode game I had on the West Coast in California. And yeah. And I think the plan is for next Wednesday, instead of more Railway Empire, I'm probably going to start a playthrough of Oxygen Not Included. Assuming that I actually fixed all my stream issues. Hopefully they'll be resolved by then. Alright folks, again, the next episode, the final episode of Orwell will be released 2 weeks from now. I think that's, what day is that? Yeah, on March 22nd. So if you want to come by for that, be sure to mark that date down, and I'll try to finish off this game. And yeah. So once again, yeah, feel free to follow me on the Twitter or on my channel to be notified on when I'll be streaming again, and my schedule. And I will definitely be uploading this episode of Orwell onto my YouTube, and the quality will be much better since I'm recording locally. So be sure to check that out in the next few days. Alright folks, that's all from me right now. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.